Okay, so for the after minimum wage, imposing the government imposing minimum wage, you're going to use the same graph. Okay, so as question mentioned that the new price is going to be 300, so it is going to be around here. So we can see that the demand when the price is 300 is here, and the supply when this 300, when P is close to 300 is here. So we want to find both of the quantity in order to find the surplus. The excess supply of laborers after imposing the minimum wage. Okay, so we're going to use these two equations again. Okay, for the demand curve, as P is equal to 300, it's going to be 50Q goes to 1900. So Q is going to be 38. And for the supply curve, it is 300 equals to 50Q minus 1800. So it is going to be 50Q is equal to 2100. So Q is going to be 42. So here, when there is minimum wage, as people can get more wage after the imposing this law, so there will be excess supply. They want to work more, so 42 of people are supplied. But as the wage has been increased, for the firms, the cost of production has increased, so they will want less labor, so they want 38 of labors. Okay, so we can find V. There is excess supply, and there will be unemployment due to excess supply of labor. Okay, here, and then we can find the new CS and PS. So for the new CS, I'm going to use yellow color. New CS, and I'm going to use PS I'm going to use purple to show you the PS new, and you can see the triangle is dead weight loss. Okay, so now we're going to find the unemployment using the excess supply equation here. Excess supply equation, which is XS equal to QS minus QD. Okay, so in order to find QS and QD, we are going to use this equation again. So we are going to change this equation in terms of Q. So Q is going to be, for demand, QD is going to be 2200 minus P. Okay, and for the QS, we're going to do the same here. So QS, it is going to be over 50, I'm sorry. So it is going to be P plus 1800 over 50. Right, so we can find D. So P plus 1800 over 50 minus 2200 minus P over 50. Okay, so now we can calculate excess. So it is going to be P over 50 plus 1800 over 50 minus 2200 over 50 minus P over 50. Just separating this with the with this number 50. Okay, and now we can calculate P over 50 plus 1800 over 50 minus 2200 over 50 plus P over 50. So we can find this as 2 over 50, 2P over 50, and this is going to be 36, and this is going to be 44 minus 44. Right, so we can find the excess supply, or we can simplify this equation. So it is going to be P over 1 over 25 times P minus 8. So it is going to be rate. So to check if it is correct, if the rate is correct, we can put the previous price before imposing the minimum wage. To check here, XS equal to 1 over 25 200, which is the price equilibrium price before imposing the minimum wage. 8 minus 8 is going to be the A minus 8, which is 0. So it means that there is no unemployment when, as we have seen in the previous video, when there is no minimum wage. Okay, so but the after price, so it means this equation is reliable. So after imposing the price floor, we are going to use new price 1 over 250, so 50, 20, 28, 25. So it is going to be new P 300 minus 8. It is going to be 4, and it says that the unemployment is in millions. So there will be 4 million of people will be unemployed. Okay, so now we can find the CS and PS and SW for the last part of our question. So CS new is equal to, as it is a triangle, we are going to use the same formula here. So the height is going to be 2200 minus 300, so it is going to be 1900. So it is going to be 1 over 2 times base 38 times 1900 is equal to 36,100. And for the PS new, okay, so I'm going to divide into two sections here, so we can find it more comfortably. So we have one here and two figures. So first figure is easy, so because it's a square, so it is going to be 38 times. So we want to know price here. So as it is from the quantity of 338, we can put into the supply curve here. So supply curve. Q was the 38 with the supply curve. So P equal to 50 times 38 minus 1800 is going to be 1900 minus 1800, it is going to be 100. So P when Q is equal to 38, it is going to be 100. Okay, so now we can find, we have the base. So figure 1, base which was 100, right? I mean like 200, because 300 minus 100, so it must be 200. Okay, so for the figure 2, we're going to use the 1/2. I think we don't need this. 1/2, and the bases, which is 36 and 38. So 36 plus 38 plus 38, and times the height, which is 100. Okay, so for the figure 1, 38 times 200 is going to be 70,600 plus 1/2. 36 plus 38 is going to be 74 times 100. So it is going to be 600 plus 3,700. So total PS, it is going to be 11,300. Yeah, right. Yes, and then so now we can find the SW here, which is CS new plus PS new is going to be this amount of number. So as you can see, so SW has been decreased after imposing the minimum wage. Okay, and this is the end of my video, and I hope you guys do not make mistake, especially when we're finding the height. It is a common mistake. It is one of the common mistakes, and good luck for your exam.